What's up, Fantasy Goats? What's up? How are you this evening, this Saturday, October 11th? The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting colder, but you know what that means? It means that it's week 6. It's week 6 in October, and we're cranking it up. We got the pivotal fantasy football week 6. Start or sit. We'll get through all the players, make your best lineup decisions for the GOATs. We're going to get to those. We're going to address the injuries. We're going to cover it all. We're going to cover it beginning now. I am your shepherd, Fantasy Goats. Welcome into this beautiful Saturday night. We've got the Start Sit Show for week 6. We're going to get to all these pivotal decisions. Well, you know, most of us, we're looking to go 6-0. And there's some of us that, you know, maybe want to pull out another W for 5-1. And there'll be some of us goats that are trying to do a 4-2, or maybe break even at a 500, or get to 500. Well, that would be the break even, to get to 500. Alongside that handsome devil is the Commissioner Rhino.
What up, man?
Yes. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, we've got the War Chief, JX Fantasy. How are you, stewards, this evening?
I'm doing good. Watched didn't do too much cleaning, but I did a little cleaning, got my trigger running, and watched a really good football game with the Oregon and Indiana.
The traitor.
Future NFL quarterbacks maybe put on a little show. Well, one Mendoza looked good. Dante Moore didn't look that good.
There was some major breaking news that took place about an hour or so, right? Penn State.
Aller's out for the year, rest of the season.
Yeah, that's something to look into. That'll be interesting.
Well,
yeah.
Fast forward once we're out of this season, and of course it does come quickly. Yeah, that'll be a major topic, a major talking point. You know, where's this dude? Is this dude coming out, or is he? He's probably gonna say, I don't even want. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. That's gonna be a whole different set of circumstances now.
I think he has to come out. I think
he has to come out. See?
Yeah, I think unless he wants to play another 6 year. But yeah.
Well, Bo Nix played 6 years, didn't he?
Oh, Nix played. He thinks.
Yeah, but I think he might have.
Like that,
I think he might have fell underneath that. You know that the COVID stuff. I don't know if Aller does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What up, Tron Goat?
There's the motherfucking goat. The Tron Goat. I'm glad the Tron Goat's here with us. I am. I wanted to lead us in a little prayer. I want to lead us in a prayer before we begin. And for all the new goats that are joining us, please give us a like. Please subscribe to the Fantasy Goats, this channel right here. We're cranking it out basically 6 days a week, and there's no stopping either. There's no stopping at all, especially when we've got individuals like the Tron Goat. Now, allow us to lead, and the West Up Goat. Allow us. Let's all pray before we take the field tomorrow. Yeah, I botched it.
It worked 5 minutes ago.
Oh, fantasy gods. Oh, fantasy gods. We miss our players.
All right. We're going to have to give the credit to the credit but he's not here for the credit. But we will give the credit where the credit is due. What's up, fellas? Are we ready? I know we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to fucking take the field tomorrow.
Let me ask you two a question. I got a question posed to me. So, Jones over Goff and Flannery over Pacheco. What would you do?
Mac Jones plays the Buccaneers this week. I like the play of Mac Jones just because of the matchup. Buccaneers.
I think Danny Dimes.
That's what I was just about to say.
Oh,
How
I
do
thought
we
you were
know?
saying Mac. I thought you were talking about Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel Jones. Okay. I think Daniel Jones has shown us his fantasy peak already. I don't think we're getting any more 29-point weeks, 25-point weeks.
Ooh, that's
I think he's coming back down to the 15 to 16, 17. Those first couple weeks, he got boosted by some rushing touchdowns. But because I'm just watching him play, man, he's just really not giving you the big play. Like he want to make sure that thing is just 5 yards here, 6 yards here. If Tyler Warren catches it and gives me another 15, fine. But he just doesn't seem like the absolute ceiling play to me. He just gonna say 15, 16.
I saw an interesting stat Fantasy Pros put out when I was watching their shorts. The Kansas City is 32nd defense in play action pass, and that's what Detroit specializes in. So, yeah, I think I would go Goff. The Flannery and Pacheco, I don't think Flannery's going to repeat what he did last week. And Pacheco, will he get the touchdown carries? That's one's like I can't. I need to talk to my boys here. I need to talk to the goats.
I do believe last week was the highest snap share that Pacheco had all season.
Yeah,
and he still wasn't the touchdown guy. So if he's getting more carries and more snaps than he ever did, and he's not the touchdown guy, I can understand someone thinking, man, maybe I should try Ryan Flannery over Pacheco because Pacheco was just looking like a dud.
Yeah, because Kareem Hunt and Brashard Smith both had goal line carries.
Serious red zone carries and targets. Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'll let him know then. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna agree with the war chief. Yeah, Daniel Jones. We're waiting for that shoe to drop. The only other thing I would add is like let's see how that Arizona Cardinals team responds to that monumental collapse in the fourth quarter to one of the worst teams in the league. Let's see how they respond now on the road. I mean, that's going to be not to say that would, maybe hinder Daniel Jones or the reasons why we may not go with Daniel Jones, but like it could be a big game for Jonathan Taylor. And just a very, very efficient day at the office for Daniel Jones, where I think I would still want Jared Goff. They're pretty close in ranking. They're pretty close.
I think the Detroit Kansas City game could be high scoring game, like it was last time they played. So, all right, let's go. Danny Dimes or Caleb?
Indiana Jones.
Caleb.
I think I would go Caleb. I'm going to go Caleb coming out of the bye.
I'm going Caleb. Absolutely. Exact same reasons. Caleb's ceiling is a lot higher than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, like I said, since those first two games, we're looking at 15 points, 10 points against the Rams, and I'm saying only 16 points against the Raiders. Like against the Raiders, people are putting up 20, 25 points. Mm-hmm. He just had a good day at the office with 2 touchdowns. No rushing upside. I'm going to go with the higher play if you give me Daniel Jones or somebody else right now.
What do you guys think of the theory of the bump in rookies after a bye week? Do you think that's a thing, or do you think that's just a coincidence? The Bears are coming off the bye week.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
What I'm saying is Luke Burden going to be more active?
I hope so. But I wonder if that kind of correlates to the bye weeks being late in the season, right? Because like these bye weeks are really early,
Yeah.
and yeah, it kind of makes sense when oh my god, he just turned it on after the bye week. Before time, the bye week was definitely in week 8, week 6, week 7. Like it was later, but now it seems like with the early one, I don't know if we'll see any difference for Luther Burden yet.
I think it's very team dependent. I think it's player dependent. I think there's several factors that go into it. I think that it could absolutely benefit, and that's obviously documented because there is a thing called rookies getting the bump out of the bye. Maybe more time gets spent. You have that luxury of time because you're off, and then it depends again. Then it depends on who the hell we're talking about here. Right, like I don't think there was any bump for like Marvin Harrison last season coming out of a bye, but does someone like that need the bump? Versus, let's stick with the Bears, Luther Burden or Colston Loveland, or I mean, like I think it depends on the player, depends on the coaching, it depends on a few different things. The time of year, yes, the time of season. Should I start Travis Kelce or the Darren Waller? I sing and rap better than that Darren Waller. What are we doing now, AJ, with Darren Waller? What the hell are we talking about here with Darren Waller against the Chargers?
Okay. So it's not okay to lie to the GOATs because you cannot rap better than Darren Waller. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, here's a fun fact for you. Here's a fun fact for you guys. I actually once entered a rap contest when I was in the Marine Corps. My name was CK Fresh.
Was that like for Halloween? Was this for Halloween?
Oh gosh.
No, it was a drunken bet.
Rookie initiation or something along those lines?
No, just
Darren.
My friend said you can't rap. I said yes, I can. I'm CK.
Oh yeah, I can rap. Oh baby, please come back to me now that I'm retired. Or maybe he does
It was
the
better than
ballads.
that. Trust me, it was better than that.
Maybe he does ballads. I'm gonna go with the future Hall of Famer here against the Lions.
Yeah,
I am. I get it that it would be Waller for a third game in a row now. I do get that, but I'm sure that the Chargers get that too.
And plus, Waller, you had the thing called the Derwin James effect.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And that's a real thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. He's no joke. He'll cover that tight end.
Yeah.
And knock Luciano on his ass too.
Where I'm not sure if you would have I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the lines will switch on and off, but I'm not. They'll at least I think they would attempt to maybe put the linebacker with Travis, considering Travis doesn't get off the line that fast nowadays. But you still in the red zone. You
still gotta respect them.
You still got you. It's still Pat's guy. All right.
I'm going Kelce.
I'm going
Kelce too.
Tyler, I got a Tyler here and I got a Tyler there. You know what that means? 2 Tyler Goats.
Trade Puka, Swift, Haskins for JT, Bucky, Adams. Keep your redraft. I have White as a handcuff for Bucky. I'm not trading Puka.
I don't know.
For Jonathan Taylor, Bucky, and Devontae.
Well,
I think I would make that trade, honestly.
Yeah, because of the Bucky and JT.
And JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make that trade if. Yeah, I'm making that trade.
I
can wait for Bucky to come back.
It's not a even, obviously, Captain Obvious. It's not an even swap between Puka and Devontae Adams. But if the rest of your wide receiver room, the core, otherwise is pretty healthy, pretty good, I think I would want the money. I want Jonathan Taylor here, and I guess we're gonna cross our fingers with Bucky. But you do have Rashad. I like it too.
If Jennings is playing, they came out and said that already today. Bourne or Romeo Dobbs, also Taylor or Tongues.
I'll tell you, listen, I like both of them this week, but some telling me Tonga's gonna have a good game. I don't know what it is, but I think Tonga's gonna have a real good game this week. I think Mason Taylor might have a good game too, but I'm really on the Tonga's bandwagon this week.
Well, he's our tight end for DFS this week, so I like
Let's put some money then. Let's put some money.
I like Taylor's volume.
I do too. Yes, I like both.
I like Tongs. I'll take Tongs against the Buccaneers. Their backfield secondary is kind of depleted, and Taylor is playing the Broncos.
Also, I would go with Romeo Dubs against Cincinnati.
I go Romeo too.
Yeah, Romeo Dubs.
Gilbert Goat. How are you tonight, Gilbert Goat?
Like that rap. Must have really liked that rap.
Gilbert Goat.
Every.
When we hit 1,000, I'll break out my.
I could do a beat. I could do a pretty decent beatbox actually.
No,
I'm not gonna do it now.
Let's stop while we're ahead.
Yeah, right.
Okay, wait. Now, if you could beatbox, then if we hit 1,000, you have to beatbox. I'll do my little rap.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I won't
That's,
be here.
yeah,
I won't be present.
That's fine. No, I want to get.
You have to be present, bro. You have to be present.
I have to get. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna get the war chief when he least expects it, but I'll do it at 1K also. That's not really a big challenge. Let me put it to you this way: it would be more of a challenge to get me into the ice bath at 1K. That's I don't want anything to do with that.
All right, Daniels or Williams?
Come on, Jaden Daniels, man. Come on.
I think I like Williams.
We're missing McLaurin, and we're potentially going to miss Debo this week also.
I think there was an updated injury report a few hours ago. Debo seems like he's good. He's good to go. They're gonna still list him as questionable. Again, they don't. Okay. They're on Monday, so they don't. They're not. Okay. They still have that extra day to like really some. Yeah, they're not in any rush to rule out anybody, except I already saw that McLaurin is out.
Yeah, McLaurin is out.
And the other dude, Noah Brown, is out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not that was really big for us, but they already ruled out. Scary Terry. How's regression, Scary Terry? Do I still have that banner? Just so I could show the goats? When I say still have that banner, it means like I did the banner like in August. I don't have it. I deleted it. It said regression is scary, Terry.
Yeah.
Terry. Anyway, just to let you guys know, Danny. Yeah. But I think I'm look. We know that Jaden could get into the end zone twice himself. Maybe throw one to Zach freaking Ertz for a change.
Yeah, Jennings is but the NFL, whatever that I see alerts I get from NFL said that he's playing.
Okay.
But with that though, I'm still not going to play. If I have, I'm not going to play him because he's so nicked up. He might just take one hit and be out again.
According to ESPN, Juwan Jennings is a game time decision, which would come down tomorrow at around 11:30. So where's our question though? What do you want to? Do you have Juwan Jennings?
It was Romeo Dubs or Juwan Jennings.
I think Romeo Dobbs is a good play anyway.
Yeah.
Listen, against Cincinnati, he's an excellent play.
Romeo Dobbs is a good play. We might as well just start Romeo Dobbs. If Juwan Jennings is still a game time decision, you know he's not 100%. I have a news flash. I don't really think Juwan Jennings is that good altogether. I don't have any Juwan Jennings, Tyler.
Good.
Now, I'm not faulting you, Tyler, for drafting Juwan Jennings. I'm not faulting you for wanting to get a piece of the Niners offense. But I think that was just kind of fluky last season. I'd be curious to see what PFF grades Juwan Jennings all time. I don't really think he's that good. He's probably I bet you he's got a good grade because he must block for the 49ers. Romeo Dobbs must block also, by the way, for the Packers. But he's a good start. Boys to men back again. Boys to Men. Why is it that the only thing I think of with Boys to Men is when they're on the 50, but they're singing something like low. Like it's not like Boys to Men back again. Boys to Men. According to ESPN, Juwan Jennings is woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, the Smitty goat. Juwan Jennings are born.
Going forward.
I would go with
whoever starts.
Yeah. Bourne is a safer play.
Yeah,
I don't expect him. I don't think. I would go in with the expectation of him not doing what he did last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that either. So, yes, I'm with you there. And again, I'm gonna defer right back to the last question with Tyler. If Juwan Jennings if he's really still a game time decision and he's not cleared or he's not like good to go according to Kyle Shanahan, and you might as well just go with Kendrick Bourne, who had a good rapport with Mac Jones last week. And the Buccaneers secondary still like to give up points.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's not again. I want us all to temper expectations. That's right. That Kendrick Bourne thing was kind of
chalk it to the rivalry.
That I do not believe we're going to see 10 catches for 140 yards. No, not at all. And we all know who this offense really goes through anyway.
CMC.
If Jennings is out, Romeo or Bourne? I don't have Jennings. Go with Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo. Yes, Romeo over both of these guys.
Go with Romeo. But I mean, yeah, I would go with Romeo. Usually when we make the Romeo calls, they come back to kind of like bite us in the ass, but this is kind of different also. There's no Jaden Reed. There's no freaking Christian Watson. There's a rookie wide receiver who I expect to do well tomorrow. I expect Matthew Golden to get a little boost or a bump coming out of the bye because he was already starting to ascend before the bye, which is good news. So, yeah, I would expect – I don't know if Matthew Golden's going to turn in one of these 10 catches for 140. I don't think they operate like that. I don't think they will need to operate like that tomorrow. Tucker Kraft, let's not forget that dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How much how much faith – okay, how much play do you think Justice Hill will get tomorrow?
Probably a good bit.
A good bit?
Probably a good bit because, I mean, I hate talking about the Rams. I really do. The Rams hold running back to the second least amount of fantasy points. They have taken down the likes of CMC, JT, and Saquon the past 3 weeks, and they're able to say they allow the least amount of fantasy points to running back besides one team. So I don't think Derrick Henry's going to have a really great game. They could be potentially down by a couple of touchdowns and probably see Justice Hill quite a bit.
Interesting. I have him. I don't have him playing right now. I think I put Jaden Bloom in just to see.
Now you got my attention.
Yeah. So I think something tells me that I think they're going to use him. Javante's going to get his, but the last couple of weeks there's been uptick of his play. So hopefully Shanahan has Schottenheimer has stuff designed for him to use his speed, because he is one person on that team that has that home run speed. Yeah. Other than Turpin, but Turpin's out, so.
Yeah, I will give the credit where credit is due. The Cowboys played last week with 4 offensive linemen down, and we're still able to be productive. Like that's That is some feat, even against the Jets. But that's still a feat to have 4 down linemen and still be very productive on offense.
Juan Goat, how you doing? See who for my wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, tight end, and flex spot. Devontae Adams, Johnston, Samuel, Flannery, Thornton, Shepard, Bench, Travian Henderson, Gainwell, Krosky, Charbonnet, Taylor Pitts. Shoot. Well, I think Adams would be wide receiver 1. Johnston is nursing a hammy.
You still might have to play him. I'm going with Devontae, QJ, and Debo until further until someone tells me not to play them because they're injured.
Yeah,
And then I'm probably going to go with Mason Taylor for the tight end and Krosky as the flex.
I think I'd do that too. I mean, I would love to put. I'd love to say Henderson, but at some point, but I can't anymore. Can't.
I like
now. Sneaky play would be Sterling Shepard too.
Shepard.
You gotta get real sneaky for me to do that one, though. I understand it, but I don't have the heart to do it.
I'm actually playing him in my keeper home league because of the fact that Darnell Mooney's out, and then I have all these bye weeks, all these buys, and I'm not going to play Tycho over him.
I have him on a dynasty squad from last season, obviously, because of what the carnage was to the wide receivers last year. And Sterling Shepard really, if I remember correctly, maybe turned in one good performance out of his starts.
Yeah.
He's a decent spot if you're in a pinch, but I don't think Juan's in a pinch here either, right? I don't think you're in a pinch here. I think I'd rather go with Tyquan. I think with Tyquan, I'm not. Look, I know that I know that. Up, please, up. Yeah, Trevion Henderson. I know that we're all upset about that, right? Javonte Williams.
Some of us are. I don't think Jack's too upset about that.
Yeah, I'm not losing sleep.
I don't know about losing sleep, but I mean, like, when's it gonna come a time where we're officially benching him, and this will be the game that he breaks out? That's what I'm afraid of.
I feel like you have to live with that, though. The running back room there has been a disaster. Like, it's injuries, fumbles, and he's still not seeing the football. Like, that just tells me that Vrabel doesn't trust him for whatever reason. I don't know. We're not there. We're not there in the building. But for all those things to consistently keep happening and him still not see a healthy amount of touches is discerning.
All right, Juan, second league.
To say the least, discerning.
Second league here. So wide receiver 2, running back 1 and 2, and a flex spot. Dobbs, Johnston, Moore, Hunter, Javonte Williams, Cook, Kyron Williams, Kamara, Stevenson, JSN. Oh, JSN is number 1.
Let's see.
My running backs would be Javonte Williams, and I think I'll go Cook.
James Cook.
Yeah.
Wide receiver, or you think of wide receiver 2, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's QJ if he's good to go. I like Dubs this week too. I know Dubs is only going to have 1 catch for 8 yards, but Dubs, bro, I still like Dubs this week because everybody likes a Packers wide receiver, they tend to do nothing, and the other guy has the 4 touchdown game, so it'll probably be golden this week. But yeah, I mean, I like Dubs this week if QJ's not healthy.
Yeah, I do kind of like DJ Moore, but
I think there's a world that exists where you're playing the Cincinnati Bengals. You should be able to get 2 wide receivers into the end zone. Or 2 wide receivers should be able to have a good game if your wide receiver room is above average, for crying out loud. And we're talking about the Bengals with a 40-year-old quarterback. So,
And I think in the flex spot, I'd probably play Kyron Williams. I'm not playing Kamara. So I go Kyron Williams.
Cook.
I mean,
Kyron.
For the Bears, this could be a potential shootout. I'd be more inclined to play DJ Moore over Kyron this week.
Okay.
I think Kyron. I think we see a decrease with Kyron's touches. Respectfully, he still might score, but
Do you think we're going to see some Hunter this week?
Yeah, I was going to speak on that too. So there was something floating around that they made this trade so that Travis could really focus on offense, and I kind of can get behind it. I really can. I mean, Greg Newsome. I don't know how they made that trade. Greg Newsome's a far better quarter than Tyson Campbell, and he's solidifying the other spot that they have. It could mean that Travis, he made some crazy plays in that Kansas City game. Like it was like, okay, well maybe he should be playing wide receiver. So we'll see how it looks like moving forward.
They also let the cat out of the bag a little bit as well, even being interviewed. Like we've been working on this play, we've been working on it, like during the week. Like they are looking to get him a more involved. To what extent, how much more involved, remains to be seen. But yeah, it was a nice little step forward. Nice little step forward. Let's not see it 2 steps back.
Who do I drop? Pitts, Taylor, Gainwell, Darnold, or Murray? I'm dropping Gainwell.
Yeah, I'm dropping Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah.
What if Gainwell goes off again tomorrow?
But Jalen Warren's healthy. When Jalen Warren's healthy, then Gainwell doesn't go off, and they might use both of them split too.
Where's Caleb?
They're also playing the Browns.
Where's Caleb? Is Caleb around? Where's Caleb? Have you seen Caleb?
No, I saw him on a milk carton though.
You know where he is?
I've been sending them text messages. Like I've been trying to call him, try and get in contact with him, but I ain't heard from Caleb in a while, man. I'm hoping he gets back to me soon.
Oh fucking shit, man. Hi, Sniper. Tron Goat. What you got here, Tron Goat? Someone offered me a trade for Pickens for Nico, which I rejected. Of course you rejected it. Would you counter with offering Nico, Cup for Pickens and Rashid? Or would you stand pat?
See. Would you counter with offering Nico and Cup for Pickens and Rashid? I think I would do that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a. You could try.
Yeah, you could try.
I wouldn't. I don't know about that. I want wide receiver 1 for the lousy Texans. Versus still, I mean, like, yeah, I know I got it. Rashee Rice is supposed to be like this great wide receiver. He is a great wide receiver. I mean, may take him a little while to get ramped up still. I mean, like, if you need more ramping up, that's item A. Item B, the Chiefs are still going to be distributing the ball, to many other dudes. Not many, but you know what I'm talking about. C, not sure if you could get him. If you like Rashee Rice, Tron Goat, you might you could see about that one.
Because Rashee Rice clears Cup,
That's for sure. That's for sure.
3 times over.
Yes.
I mean, but these are the type of trades that win you leagues. Like you have to take a risk somewhere to win the league. If you can make that trade happen, I would definitely try to make that trade. I mean, I know that Nico is a is higher tier than Pickens, but man, if Rashid comes back and plays, like you're like, oh man, I got a steal of a trade.
All right.
Hence, I don't know if I'd be sending Rice. He's been sitting there on my freaking bench or IR for 6 weeks. I want to see him. I want him to perform. This is the dude that I'm waiting for. So I don't know if I would. I don't know if that manager is going to give you Rashid Rice. You could see. You could try.
Exactly. You can try.
You can
You can try. Yeah, you can try.
Try, man.
Depends on the league, obviously. Also, Tron, right? I mean, we don't have to tell Tron how his league is, but it also definitely depends on the league and the scoring, the roster setting, all that. J Goat, baby, the J freaking fucking local goat.
Keenan Allen at flex.
Absolutely.
Until further notice.
Yeah, until further notice.
Wow, it's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But you know what? It's not unbelievable. It's believable. It's just a shame at this point. It could probably turn around. It may take another 5 fumbles, 6 fumbles. Who knows what it takes? But
Why draft somebody in the second round with all that potential and not play him? I mean, I've watched a couple of his games, and yeah, he's whipped a couple times on the pass pro, but he's also made some good plays in the pass pro. There's been a couple times that he was open in the flat, and they just flat ignored him. So, something's got to give here.
yeah, you know what that's
hit the notifications.
You know what that something's got to give is the New Orleans Saints. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is the coming out party. Even if it's on a return, like Mike Vrabel said, we'd love to get him more involved in the return game. That could be a smoke. That could be a smoke screen. That could be a smoke screen. But nevertheless, something's got to give. Yeah, the Saints. You saw the report today regarding Alvin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not trading him.
I'm just throwing it out. I was just throwing it out there. Not expected to trade him.
So what I hear that not expected is if they get the right price.
Yeah,
they're definitely trading him.
Yes.
That came out today. I got more excited that he's going to get traded. I was like, oh my God, he's going to get traded.
How come nobody's talking about like the fact that like look at what he cost against their cap? I mean, oh no,
exactly.
Let's keep him for sentimental reasons, so he can retire a Saint. Did Calvin come out and win a Super Bowl with the Saints? Did he? No, he wasn't. He wasn't the running back on record.
Do you think Jamar Chase will play? It depends on who you ask now. I'll say that. Yes, I think he's playing. They'll shoot him up with some IVs, get him liquefied, and he'll be good to go. He's playing.
I heard. You want to know I heard an exact quote actually. He'll probably play. He'll probably take some Pedialyte and some Vicodins. That's what I heard. Pedialyte and Vicodins for Jamar Chase. Pedialyte. Okay, they're giving players Vicodins now. You dumb son of a bitch.
Jeffrey Goat just traded Sutton away for Javonte. Wide receiver left are Amon,
excellent trade.
ETJ, and Tet. Should I trade ETN for Nico for wide receiver help, or stay playing 3 running backs? I have ETN, Mason, AK, and Genty.
I like that you moved Sutton.
Yeah, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 flex.
Nice move moving Sutton.
Yeah, I would make that trade for Nico if I can.
Yep.
Yeah, with the stable that you got, you'll be fine with Mason and Alvin and Genty and them moving forward.
Yeah, I would too.
They wouldn't give him Vicodin. This was just this was the stupidity that came out of someone's mouth that I'm mocking. No, they wouldn't give him any Vicodin. You'll talk about trades. Oh, Jago.
I'm done with Patriots OC. He's been slow to develop rookies over there. Like, look at Kyle Williams. It's like Hendy slept with his wife or some. Hey, it's Josh McDaniels, man.
Maybe we should have put more credence into that.
Yeah.
What Jago is saying.
And that's the thing, though, too, because I did put credence in that because he is he's a shitty head coach. Can't head coach for the shit. But as an OC, he's good. But why isn't he scheming?
He may be good calling the plays.
Or maybe, or just maybe, he's not very good without Tom Brady.
He may. Well, there's that also.
May's actually doing good.
Oh no, yeah, Drake May's playing good, yeah. But I mean, but you're saying that
he had nothing to do with Drake.
I can't remember the stat off the top of my head because it was such a long time ago, and it was because I was telling everyone not to draft Trayvon Henderson that high. Josh McDaniels, when he's the OC, he's only had like one running back finish in the top 6. That was the number 1 running back, and his number 2 running back at the top was like 25. So I was like, yeah, I'm kind of staying far from Trayvon Henderson. But even with that being said, I don't think there's ever been a situation where the running back 1, in your case, is fumbling. The running back 2 is injured, and he was fumbling, and he's still not seeing a healthy amount of touches. This one is just weird to me.
And if you think about back in the day when he was the OC with Brady and Belichick, they had like Mike White. They had but they had Sonny Michel
James
and
White, James White,
and forget who the other running back was.
They had James White and LeGarrette Blount and Danny Woodhead and Rex Burkhead
and Kevin Falk.
He used James White out of the backfield catching passes. Why aren't they doing the same thing for Henderson? Because Henderson clears James White. He's a dynamic player. They're just not okay.
We
done.
Oh. No one knows except for the people in that building, man. That's really what it is.
What up, Quincy?
This is honestly the truth, man. Anytime I ever drafted a freaking Patriots running back, I've always gotten screwed. And once I trade him or drop him, he goes off. Every time.
Yeah, but again, we're talking about a 5-star prospect coming out of Ohio
exactly.
State. I mean, like, you at what point do we have to now return to pedigree? I mean, there's other stuff that's definitely has to be going on behind the scenes, but we don't care about that for our purposes now.
Well, maybe it's a friend who has he has great info.
What? Who?
On the Patriots, behind the scenes stuff. Patriots, your boy.
Right. I don't have any boys on the Patriots.
No, but one of your friends.
No, I have no friends on the Patriots. Nobody.
He's not a friend of the Patriots, but
not nonsense. Nonsense is a Patriot fan.
So is somebody else.
No, that's no friend. That's a terrorist. I
think he might be on Vicodin, maybe because to help with headaches, maybe. I don't know.
That's what it is, headaches.
No, the dude. No, there's no Vicodins. No Vicodins. He's not taking any Vicodins. Trayvon Henderson had no fumbles in college. None yet. And he was very good in pass protection, and he worked very well in tandem with Quinshon Judkins, and he should be able to work in tandem. But there is a tandem. I don't know if I'm going to watch that Saquon documentary, but there is an interesting parallel based on what took place last night or Thursday Night Football with the Eagles. And now, Saquon being moved at that time, right? Like at that time, all the New York Giants fans were all up in arms, and the Giants didn't pay that amount. But now, fast forward, what did not paying Saquon Barkley at that time now yield? Sort of, kind of. Well, I mean, it yielded them money for Brian Burns. It yielded them Abdul Carter. It yielded them Kem Scatterbo. It yielded them Jackson Dart. I mean, like, so it's very interesting. I'm not sure if that made it into the documentary. It couldn't have. It couldn't have because of that win last night.
Quincy needs a running back. What do you?
Quincy doesn't need
wait for one.
Quincy doesn't need. He doesn't need a running back. Quincy's got a whole barn.
Pick up Lou or Miller. I have Kamara. I pick up Miller.
Miller.
Kendry Miller has been seeing an increase in work. Yeah, he's been seeing an increase in work.
And Kamara is playing, but he was questionable to play all week. I'll pick up Kendry Miller.
Yeah. D-Hop, Juju, or
Luke.
Luke right now.
What league? I think that might have something to do with.
Yeah.
What league, Sniper? I don't know.
D-Hop might get one catch for 10 yards and a touchdown.
If Xavier Worthy's doubtful, I don't know if I want Juju either, though.
No, I don't want Juju.
I don't really want Juju.
You want Thornton, but you don't want Juju.
Yeah.
So we're going with Luke?
I'm going with Luke, yeah.
I am your father, Luke. I got some inside word from a reporter in New England. It's looking like Hendy gave McDaniel's wife his homemade clam chowder. Fuck, man. It's very possible.
All right.
Quincy, go to RB, 2 wide, 2 flex. I got Bill. I got JK. I got Tony the Tiger. Derek. Tajay. Badal Sassoon. Quentin Johnston, Travis Hunter, Jacoby Myers, Tiggity Higgity, Kendrick Bourne, 2 RB, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex. I need 2, 2, and 2. Go ahead, fellas.
All right, 2 running backs. I'm going Bill and Dobbins flex. I'm going Pollard and Myers. And then 2 wide receivers. I'm going Quentin Johnson if he's healthy, and part of me wants to say T. Higgins.
You're sitting Derrick Henry, huh?
I'm saying Derrick Henry.
I mean, I just want to make sure that we're on record.
Yes.
I'm starting Derrick Henry too. I'm sitting Derrick Henry too.
Derrick Henry is a sit.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm starting Bill. I'm starting JK. I am starting QJ until someone says something. I'm looking at T. Higgins real hard and thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think we might see them like make a serious comeback. But for this week, I'll start. That's Jacoby Myers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, and in the flex, I'm going T. Higgins. I'm going T. Higgins in the flex. I am. So Bill, Dobbins, QJ, Myers, and T in the flex.
That's final. Quincy.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll celebrate your 140-96 victory. We'll move on to 6-0.
Mel doesn't have Thornton.
I mean, neither do I. But the option would be Luke or Juju.
Yeah.
Jimmy Juju. Lions probably going to play them tough.
Go K9 or Carter. I'm going Walker.
Kenny Skywalker, ladies and gentlemen, playing those pesky, hungry, violent Jaguars.
Ooh, I'm going Carter.
That's a tough one there. I want to put K9 in, but I think the better play might be
Yeah,
Carter.
Carter. Yeah, it is.
I don't think so. I don't. That backfield's muddled because he might go up, but then bad night might go off.
Bam,
Demarcado just gave away every touch that he had, so he's out of the picture.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Right now he's at the law firm of Jacoby Myers finding out how he could sue Jonathan Gannon for making him look that bad. But it's his fault, so I think they would win. Yeah, look, we did see Kareem get into the end zone for 2 touchdowns in like a 15-16 PPR game out of the running back there. Mixed in with Isaiah Pacheco, mixed in with a Brashard on the passing game. I think that I want to play Kennedy Skywalker, but I think the better matchup would be Michael Carter for what it's worth. J.O. Goat.
Ridley, Bourne, or Shepard? Ridley. Raiders defense, Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley.
And that's coming from the person who is a Raider fan along with the Ram fan. So I'll defer there. But that Raiders team is just terrible right now altogether.
Dynasty PPR start. 1 running back, 1
Dynasty.
receiver, flex. 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. So Etienne, Hall, Sutton, Ladd, or you got Gibbs and Brown played.
It's Dynasty. It says Dynasty.
Yeah. So I'm starting Etienne. Right receiver will be Ladd. And then flex.
Already got Gibbs and Brown played. AJ Brown.
Yeah. Gibbs in play.
Gibbs, right. So Gibbs is going to play tomorrow or Sunday night, whenever.
That's an automatic start for him. So I'm going with Etienne's running back.
And Brees Hall.
Receiver to flex.
Brees Hall.
Yeah, ETN for sure against Dallas. I'm going to go with Ladd because QJ's dealing with something at wide receiver. Now, Hall or Sutton?
Brees.
Just because of volume.
Brees, and also, by the way, yes, the volume for sure, but he's also like the leading running back in explosive plays and explosive runs. I mean, Brees Hall's having this like some sort of like under the radar.
It's just Denver. Denver scares me.
It is.
You can run against Denver. That's the thing, though, too.
But Sauce also scares me too. Like I'm trying to figure out which one. Everyone says Sauce. Listen, if Sauce may not be playing as good as he was playing, but he's still very good. Like he's not garbage.
I hope that's the case.
He's not garbage juice. No, it's not like people are picking on him. But man, yeah, I'll probably go with Brees. Yeah.
He was very good when Robert Saleh was his coach.
Oh yeah, he was.
Son of a fucks.
Nathan, how you doing? Nathan, go. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Should I start Tongues or Evan Ingram? Evan Ingram is. I was reading today that he's now reached the 2nd in targets. That he's fully healthy now. But do I trust
wonderful?
That? Do I trust that?
That bodes real well for the likes of Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims and RJ Harvey to catch some passes. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that would actually that's gonna begin to I think that's gonna correct itself. Like that's too small of a sample. How many games has he played? He's back 2 games. Tomorrow maybe 3rd.
Yeah, it'll be a second game back, like fully healthy.
And he's getting peppered.
Yeah.
That should correct itself.
I think I'm probably starting. I'm going with JX. He said earlier he likes tongues.
Tongas. Tonga.
Tonga, 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 tonga.
Yeah, I'm keeping the Red Bull from you.
J Goat knows. He knows. You're welcome.
You have to stash Ingram because I have Kittle on IR right now. Could possibly get you could possibly get value if you trade Ingram. It doesn't hurt to try to trade him because Kittle's coming back next week, I believe. If I read that right this week.
Look at the goats helping the goats. I love it when the goats help the goats.
Week 7, yeah, week 7 he's supposed to be back. But week 7 maybe. That's what he said. Week 7 maybe.
And Joker is a good, I play tons of Ingram long term, but he has Kittle, so I would try. I still try to trade Ingram because you have Kittle coming back. If not, then just keep him. Be growing stuff. How you doing, brother?
Growing stuff, baby. Growing
Be
stuff.
growing stuff.
Gross tight. See, Be Growing knows. He starts off by saying gross. He knows how we feel here. He knows it.
How you feel? I like tight ends.
Gross. If Evan Ingram, it's the first guy. It's the first
Evan
guy.
Ingram or Juwan Johnson?
It's the first gross, not the second gross.
It is the first one. Juwan Johnson has a testing a complete just down tick in targets, snaps, everything. Who knew that Taysom Hill would just come in there and mess everything up for him?
Do you like root canals, Kyle Goat?
Do I start taste? I'll have you answer this one, Shepard. This one's on you.
What's the other option, Kyle Goat? What's your other option, baby? Come on, give me another fucking tight end. Give me someone else.
Another option.
Give me somebody else. We can't rely on the gimmicks. At home, you know that it's possible. We know that it's possible, so I can't ignore that. I don't want to just I'm gonna take the bias out of it.
Yeah,
we know that he can put up some sort of 25 to 35 fantasy point day. We know this, right? But when? Is it going to be tomorrow versus the Patriots at home? If you have a safer option with a safer floor, a higher floor, I would still do that. But I get it. Still, you've got a Foster, Moreau. It's like Moreau, and Juwan.
Are you sitting QJ?
Depends. Am I sitting him? I mean, he's going to play, right? It's probably not a good play.
I'm not playing him.
And how about this? Just on the side for a second, and this isn't directed towards any one individual, but isn't it just a little funny how, let's rewind. Let's look back for a second to now where we are today. It was week 2, I believe, that we put Quentin Johnston on the mother-loving artwork thumbnail to add him because he was the biggest thing since sliced bread. He's arrived. He's breaking out. Now, all of a sudden, he's a start set. You see how that kind of works?
Mm-hmm.
You know how that kind of works. That's just how it works. Lad McConkey scored last week. Did we think Lad McConkey was going to disappear? No.
Never.
Yeah, no, never. Never. None of us thought that he was going to disappear. Is Quentin Johnston to say, dear? It depends on your other options. It really does. If you're thin, if you're really thin, if it's QJ over if it's QJ versus Juju, I would go with Quentin Johnston if he plays.
I'd also keep eye on what they say in the.
Yeah. Look, right. Quentin Johnson. It's reported that Quentin Johnson is going to give it a go at warm-ups. They're in Miami, right? This game's it's early for them. Miami's defense stinks.
Yeah,
so bad. So bad.
But
so
Quentin,
Gibbs was already in his lineup.
But you know that Quentin relies on like those long strides, right? He's that long stride, long speed for Quentin Johnston.
And I do want to say this too, for my lad owners, okay? If Quentin Johnson does not play on Sunday, okay, don't be discouraged if he has an okay game, okay? Like, don't be discouraged by that, because that is not his position. QJ's position is not last position. It's not. So if he has a so-so game and Trey Harris or Lambert have a decent game, don't go trading Lad for nothing. Like,
look at that.
I'm saying, like,
don't.
I'm telling you, I know exactly what's going to happen, because they love Keenan's snap share. They don't want Keenan to get hurt, so he's gonna stay his 60% snaps or 65 snaps. Lad will continue to do his, and they'll probably split between Lambert and Trey Harris, and they may potentially have a good game. Like, it could happen.
But I love the call. It's almost like fighting fire with fire. Okay, Greg, let's whip something out against the boy offensive genius on the other side. So I love that call. And B, to the actual substance of it. Yes, I mean, like, come on now. I could just sum it up with 2 words, right, Rhino? Temper the expectation.
Yep.
That's it. Should we pray?
No.
No, you don't want to pray?
No.
All right, we won't pray. The commissioner Rhino does not want to pray, Fantasy Goats, so we will not pray.
Pick one. Running back flex: Walker, Chase Brown, Pittman, or Golden.
Of course. Pick one RB and the one flex. It's the Skywalker, it's Chase, it's Pittman, and Matthew Golden. Well, the running back, oh God almighty, Chase Brown, Kenny Skywalker. We're going to go with the hotter hand here, but let's not be surprised if Chase Brown has a good game too. Getting checkdowns from check down Joe.
Yeah, who loves to check it down. Yeah, I'm about to say he could see 7 catches tomorrow from Chase Brown. Really good.
Chase Brown also has very little competition still. Where Kenny Skywalker, if he gets down at the 5, we know who's getting the rock. We need Kenny Skywalker to kind of sort of give us an explosive, which he's capable of. As you know.
Yeah, he'll run down to the 10-yard line, and Charbonnet will come in and steal.
Yeah. We need Kenny. I mean, look. It would behoove them to get Kenny Skywalker into the end zone. Also, you want to make the dude happy, unless he's just that selfless. I doubt.
Who would you flex? Would you flex Pittman or Golden?
Why can't we take both running backs then?
Okay.
Who does Danny play again this week? Oh, well, I mean the Colts.
Cardinals.
Oof, yeah, that's rough too. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, we might want to ride both running backs here.
Why don't we just roll with both running backs?
Yeah.
You could sit Pittman. Matthew Goldman is
part of me would say play Walker and play Golden and flex just because they're going against the Bengals defense.
Matt Golden is definitely someone that we want to keep an eye on, but I think we also want to do like a little wait and see. Is still a little wait and see, but let's not be surprised if Matthew Golden does have a really good game. I'm expecting him to have a good game.
Yeah.
Fucking suit. Dun, 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 dun. Fine, you don't want to pray. Rhino doesn't want to pray, but we have to at least put up one of the Lords. Dun, 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 dun,
Overrated.
Dun, 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 dun.
Overrated.
It's like blasphemy.
Star Wars is overrated.
That's what happens when you say Star Wars is overrated.
Give me Spaceballs all day, every day, other than Star Wars.
I mean, what is Spaceballs loosely
It
based
is
off of? Yeah, I mean,
It's a parody of
not
Star Wars.
yeah, but you don't
no,
have
It's more entertaining.
Spaceballs without Star Wars.
not
We're
loosely.
making Spaceballs too. Also, can't wait to see that Star Wars. May the fourth be with you. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Jeez. All right.
Oh shit. Man just like stepped on an entire subculture of like two and a half generations, 3 generations worth of people that are obsessed with it. I'm one of them. I don't know how, then there's definitely varying degrees of obsessed. Mr. Shepard, Mr.
And then there's
Jesus.
me.
He's ready to be here. Of course he's ready. There's the Tingley. The Tingley, what's up, Tingley, baby? Let's go.
Doing good.
Let's go, brother.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Hussein.
Yep. So am I, man. Of course, my brother has to be good.
Is Kittle's playing next week? That's why I thought I read. One quarterback, Kyler and Purdy hurt. Am I starting Daniel Jones, Bryce, or Penix? Ooh.
Not starting Penix this week, unfortunately.
Bryce?
Tough match. Well, he come out the bye though, but still no. I'm taking Bryce for the upside, Daniel Jones for the safety.
Bryce is sneaky upside against the Cowboys, and absolutely, just if you just want a nice, decent floor, no turnovers,
2 touchdowns and 200 yards. Daniel Jones got you.
Yeah, 18, 20 PPR or 20 fantasy points. I'm with that. Carly, iCarly.
Oh yes, QJ, Hammy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel Shepard though as well. I feel like this has to be the week Hindi goes off. First game with Gibson out. They're fine. Have to feed Trey right. Why is Ramani put on the pedestal? He boo.
It's not like okay, the Patriots are feeling some sort of like pressure to follow suit on how the other running back rookies are beginning to, do well and be professional football players. It's more so like, Rhino, right? It's more so here's the weapon, here's the tool that you drafted. Let's let's make use of it, as opposed to rotting away. Unless it's something that maybe he had a really good practice, maybe he's had some shitty practices, penalties, whatever the case may be. There's other stuff going on there.
Flex, Rico, Judkins, or Sutton? No, flex Rico.
Hard to sit Rico. You sure as
Yeah,
hell ain't getting.
Yeah, it's hard to sit Rico.
You sure as hell ain't getting another 200 yards though.
Nah, you can still get 100 and a touchdown though.
So Sniper's other option is Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker might have a big game. He's getting targets.
Let's not forget who. Can I see where the Rico question is? Let me see. Where's the Rico question?
Yeah, here.
Oh, from West up. Don't forget West up. The Cowboys got Kenny Clark. Don't forget we got Kenny in the Micah deal. So we're gonna try to run stuff, Rico. Hard to sit Rico though. In all seriousness, it's hard to sit him when he's the only game in town for the Carolina Panthers at this time. But it's hard to sit Quinshon Judkins too. I think Quinshon's gonna have a really good game. You should. What's up? Why didn't see if you can execute a trade tonight?
Yeah. Or Judkins.
Try to get rid of Rico. He's gonna revert back. Chuba's not going anywhere. If worst case scenario, they'll wind up splitting. It'll be like a 60-40.
Man. Arlo or Junkins, I try to play them both. Part of me says Rico. I for a one-time game because it was against Miami. Without no man, he looked good last week.
The other option for sniper, Trey Tucker, that's over Quentin, right?
Yeah. It's not a bad play.
Who do you trust more, Justin Herbert or Geno?
Geno's getting the ball. He might throw the other team quite a bit, but he is targeting Trey Tucker. You know, Deontay Thornton getting his two targets a game.
Frosty, I see the Frosty. I see the J Goat. I see the Frosty Goat. I see all the goats.
Dollar Junkins.
We appreciate all the goats and those.
I'm going with Dowdle.
Yeah. Been debating Ridley or Pittman. Help, please. I'm gonna play Ridley against Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Ridley against the Raiders. I think it's 2 back-to-back good weeks.
Yeah.
Chargers have been calling teams regarding running back help. Imagine that. Imagine that. The Chargers have been calling teams for running back help, canvassing the league for either a depth piece or a starter per rap. And we're all starting Hassan Haskins, right?
After that one, you might want to start Vidal. It sounds like they're gonna be passing the ball a lot.
Let's start Justin Herbert.
Absolutely.
You see, I say Ridley, and Jelko says he'd play Pittman. He has to stay for 4 than Ridley. But Pittman's going to get against a better defense, though, too. And I think Will Johnson is back this week for Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Arizona has a pretty decent defense. They do.
So Sniper could pick up Sterling Shepard. That's not a bad pickup. The whole Godwin week to week with the fibula, but they're being quite about it, secretive about it. You know, all they said it's not the same fibula that was broken before.
That's not good. He's had numerous now leg injuries. I'm sure both legs. It's not good.
How am I Debbie Downer? How am I Debbie Downer?
Who said you're a Debbie Downer? Oh, he is, right? Probably due to Star Wars. You're not, you're not getting with the vibes here.
Do you trade Worthy and Bomber Harrison along with Aaron Jones for? Would you trade Worthy, Marvin Harrison along with Aaron Jones, or would you trade Worthy or Marvin Harrison with Jones for a receiver like AJ Brown?
We don't even need to call this. This dude already has GOAT in his name. I love it. If you're new to the channel, Bals, do us a nice favor. Give us the like. Subscribe to the Fantasy Goats. Oh, we're already one with one another. We're already one. Would you trade Xavier Worthy, or Marvin Harrison along with Aaron Jones for a receiver like A.J. Brown? The answer is no.
No. It's too hit or miss. That Philadelphia offense is kind of jacked up right now. Like I said last night, they don't have an identity. They're trying to figure out an identity, and they can't find it. Whether it's on the OC or the players or what, but they need to get that figured out.
Plus, I wouldn't want to trade either of those dudes with Aaron Jones either. You know, if we expect Aaron Jones to come back, we expect him to be a contributor. You might need Aaron Jones on your bench down the road, Vols.
Yeah,
you might. When it comes to another nasty buy him again, and that's going to come up in like week 12, week 10. So I wouldn't want to give the 2 for A.J. Brown either. It's not looking very good over there.
No, yeah, I wouldn't.
Because he had more targets, more catches than Devontae Smith this week. But next week it could be different. It could be Devontae Smith's game, and A.J. Brown will have 3 catches for 40 yards.
The GOAT, again, we talked about this last night. The GOAT Smith was like about at least a few inches away from taking it for an 80-yard touchdown.
He was.
Now, whether or not that was all Jalen Hurts and none of it was Devontae's fault, or maybe it was a little overthrown and Devontae didn't really have a good tracking on it, I'm going to bet on the latter there because it didn't look like he tracked it very well, but it was still overthrown.
The Steelers or Packers defense?
The
Packers.
My God.
My only hang up with the Packers is they get no takeaways. They don't take away the ball. They just play solid defense.
Yeah, so if good solid floor for defense. But that's all you can really expect. I mean, like how many Devin Jones or whatever the linebacker, how many 99-yard touchdowns from a linebacker are you gonna get?
They just seem so unopportunistic. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Safe floor.
No, do we want Micah Parsons to get a sack, fumble, somebody else pick it up to score? Absolutely, we want the 8-10 point play. It'll happen.
You can't go wrong either one. Both defenses are good play.
What was the other one? Oh, Steelers.
Steelers against the Browns. Yeah,
both are good plays.
Packers better.
I think Packers safe. The Packers is safer, but the Steelers is more opportunistic.
I think the Steelers secondary. I think Aaron Rodgers might go to a little bit of work on them, a little bit. With
the Browns?
With DK, yes. Yeah, the secondary. A little bit. If he gets rid of that ball even quicker than he's been getting rid of it, I think he's going to I'm not saying it's going to be a 28-point performance or anything along those lines. I think he might be able to move it a little bit. No running backs tomorrow. No running backs for the Steelers are going to be able to run on them.
Hussein will see in the lab later on.
Of course I will see this. Of course I will see him in the lab later on. The lab.
So Gilbert must be a Steelers fan. Are you a Seahawks fan, West Up?
The Seahawks are a good team. The Seahawks are a good team on the road. That's the only thing that bothers me about the game. They didn't do that many favors, the Seahawks. Well, they did play at home last week, but still, they've been traveling. They've been going back and forth in the first 5-6 weeks. Seems like often, right?
Yeah, this is a rough game for the Seahawks.
This is going to be a rough game for the Seahawks.
I mean, if I had to guess, they did stay in Florida because they just got them playing Tampa Bay, but that's still rough. I mean,
no. Weren't the Seahawks home? The Seahawks were home for that game.
Oh, they were. Oh, dang, they were. Yeah, that's rough.
That's what stopped me. That's why I was like, wait a minute, they're not doing them. They were home for that game, but still, it seems like they've been zigzagging. Maybe I'm just off. Maybe they weren't zigzagging, but this is still nevertheless, War Chief. This is going to be this would be a good indicator if they could steal one on the road here. In Jacksonville,
that flying from the West Coast to the East Coast is a real thing.
It is.
It takes them to like the middle of the second quarter to get going. I haven't seen the same thing for like the Rams this week. It's going to take them to like the second quarter to get going. That flying from all the way to the tip of the West Coast all the way to the tip of the East Coast is a real thing.
It's just that clock. It's the clock. Clock.
So playing Jacksonville's defense for Seattle is the best option. They're low-key number one defense right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and they are opportunistic.
Yeah, nobody's suggesting that Jacksonville is a slouch at this point.
No.
This will be a really good test for the Seahawks. This will be a tough game.
Jared Goat, how you doing? If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Quarterback flex league, Justin Fields or J.K. Dobbins in the flex.
If it's a super flex, quarterback flex league, so you like a super flex, Jared?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
If My strategy, it's never a position other than the quarterback in the super flex, even if it's a lousy second option. I still want Mac Jones. I still want Mac Jones playing in my super flex over, let's say, another skill position player. But that's just me. But quarterback flex league, Justin Fields or J.K. Dobbins in the flex. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields won't do anything until the fourth quarter. Then bam, 30,000 points in one quarter.
Justin Fields.
Like that.
The quarterback position is the position that could potentially get you the most yards. And granted, the scoring is going to be a little bit less per yard than it is for the running back, obviously. But they're also the position that could get you the most what? What, Rhino? Commissioner? Touchdowns.
Yeah.
Touchdowns. That's how we win. That's how we win fantasy. Touchdowns. That's why you go with the quarterback.
I hear you, but that one's a tough one, man.
Yeah, no, without question, it's a little tough for sure.
Because
For sure.
the same reasons why I wasn't high on Jalen Hurts, they also replicate to Justin Fields.
All right, so let's do a follow-up question here for the Jared Goat. If J.K. Dobbins is the option for the Superflex, who are the other starting running backs in those matchups? That's what I would want to know, because J.K. Dobbins is a very, very good play. So I would kind of want J.K. Dobbins in the lineup, but there's just no way I would not play the quarterback in the Superflex. That's just your shepherd, though, Goats. Just your shepherd's advice.
Understandable.
The war chief has a different war plan, perhaps.
Listen, look, if he can't run the football and he doesn't threaten Denver, like last week, like I said, they're number one against quarterback running. And they held Jalen Hurts in check. They're going to look to hold him in check as well.
Daniel Jones did no running versus them. I mean, yeah,
no one does. Yeah,
it's real. It's definitely real. Maybe this dude will throw a couple. Maybe he'll throw a couple. I'd want both of them. I got both of them, as a matter of fact. Holy smokes. I've got both of these dudes in one league in the Warrior Bowl.
You starting Chase Brown or Swift in PPR?
Taylor or DeAndre? I'm gonna start Chase.
I'm starting Chase too.
I'm gonna start Chase. I'd rather start Taylor, but I'm gonna start Chase.
Let's offer to trade Mahomes and Keandre to receive Lamar and Daniel Jones for insurance until Lamar is back. What do you think? That's because Lamar's injury and Mahomes has been very good, and Rashid coming back.
Yeah, I'll pass on that trade.
Yeah,
that they could potentially shut Lamar down for the season. I heard he may not come out like week 9, and they're 1-7. Why bring Lamar back?
If they're 1-7, you think Harbaugh's still the head coach?
I'll probably say no.
Yeah. What's the best? Kyron and H.A. starting, so flex Junkins, Rico, or Sutton?
Rico. This is going to be the week, though, that Junkins' touchdown is going to count, no holding.
Yeah. But it's just the pure volume. Well, Junkins gets lots of volume, too.
Yeah.
But Rico against the Cowboys defense, they're going up 91 yards.
Revenge game.
Yeah. Ertz, Mason, or Tongues?
Tongue.
Huh?
Tongue.
Waller or Charbonnet, PPR?
Is that Waller or is Leo?
Or is it Walker?
Maybe he meant to say Walker.
Maybe. If it's Walker,
it's Walker.
If it's Walker, I'm still taking Cabernet.
if it's Walker, it's Walker. If it's Waller or Charbonnet, it's Charbonnet. No. That's not. Don't listen to that. If it's really Darren Waller over Zach Charbonnet, so I suppose you already have another tight end in.
Yeah.
I suppose if this does hold up,
I,
does this hold up?
Yeah, I still would take Charbonnet just because I think Derwin James will be on Waller. I had Quentin Johnson, Ted, Stephon Diggs, Quentin Junkins. Which three would you choose?
I'm going Ted, Quinchon, and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. What's up, Lucius? Goat.
Lucius, baby. There he is.
Would you go pitcher or Joko?
Lucius.
I'm going to Joko.
I'm going Njoku.
The Njoku warrior. Absolutely.
Gabriel
Absolutely.
the tight ends.
And would you like to know why, Lucius? Because like their target share went through the roof with Dylan Gabriel. Both.
Bills are also second in least receptions to tight ends.
Makes it even better.
So have three players on my bench, need a waiver wire pick leaning towards one of Tampa's wide receivers since I had Baker. I picked up Sterling Shepard. I picked him up today in 2 leagues. All right. Good evening, fellas. What's up, Jason? He's killing it in my 2 leagues so that he's in with me, making some good trades and shit. Drive me crazy. Good evening, fellas. Questions are flying in here. Laugh out loud. Yes. Love it. Great advice. Thank you, brother. Good luck. Good luck next week. Or good luck this week. I don't think you're playing me this week. You just snuck by because freaking course one of your players goes off and one of my players doesn't. Pittman and Tyler Warren traded for Derrick Henry. Who wants to trade?
The Pittman and Tyler Warren.
Yeah. Big time. Big time.
Man. Ravens are just too injured.
See, 3 and okay. Oh, so Sterling Shepard or Tez Johnson? I'm actually I'm actually playing Tez Johnson in one of my leagues because I have to. And he's getting targets. He's getting targets in the red zone too.
Yeah, let's play Tez for fun. Play Tez for fun.
Yeah, and he's actually the one of the best receivers in separation on the team. So yeah, play Tez, man. Pick him up because he might be a good person on the bench anyways. Because who knows when Godwin's coming back? Might end up with a hammy. Even when he's there, it's who knows what he's going to look like. McMillan's coming back around week 9, but how's he going to look coming off neck injury? A scary neck injury too. Flex, Junkins, Carter, Jennings, Moore, or Ridley?
Junkins.
Against Pittsburgh?
Junkins against Pittsburgh, yeah.
All right, I'll go with that. And let's go. How you doing? If you please haven't yet, please like and subscribe. We are here for you guys 6 days a week. We are here doing all kinds of great content for y'all. Dak or May this week? I'm going Dak.
Oh, I'm going Drake May.
Are you?
I'm going Drake May. Dak is playing against a really good Carolina secondary. They hold other teams in check.
True. But they're gonna be playing from behind, so they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot more.
We'll see. I think Javonte's gonna have a good game too, but yeah, I'll go with Drake. I'm gonna go with Drake May against the Saints. He has the Saints this week.
Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind. I stand corrected. I will side with the great JX, the war chief. Linda, full PPR. Need one flex spot. Mason Taylor, Zach Charbonnet, or JMO.
Ooh, man, I hate JMO so much. But I love him to death.
Okay, so I was watching Fantasy Pros short, and I can't remember the analyst that came on, but he said, and I said this earlier too, that the Kansas City Chiefs are the 32nd worst team in play action. That this might be the one game. This might be Jamo's breakout game.
But the question is he going to get just one catch or two catches?
Or
what I mean by that, I mean like
we get 4 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying like he's going to have 2 catches for the whole game, but is he going to have like 2 big catches? I need him to have 2 big catches. Yeah. Like, I don't want to see 1 big catch, and that's all we see from you,
Mason Taylor's is safe because he's getting the volume. Jamo's the sexy one. Let's see.
Go JMO. Because Mason Taylor, we like the volume, but he's still the tough matchup, man. He's Denver.
So you said yes, quarterback flex, my other running backs are White, Williams, and Junkins. Starting them, so I was going to sit JK, but looking at Fields' matchup, I'm stuck on maybe rolling him out with Fields.
Understand, Jared. I think I'm rolling with JK. I said just all the things that I didn't like about Jalen Hurts last week, I don't like about Justin Fields this week. And Justin Fields just doesn't have AJ Brown or Devontae Smith to bail him out. He doesn't. So I'm gonna go with JK, even in a super flex.
Big Mac Daddy. Stephon Diggs or DK. Great calls, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
The Saints.
Gets the Saints, too.
Yeah. No. It's almost Sunday, bro. It's almost Sunday, man.
Almost there.
Almost
there.
Did you watch The Crown Jewel today?
I did not. I didn't know it was this early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm watching after the show. Sorry, be a little WWE. We're both WWE fans here.
No, hold on, really quick. I did see some clips of AJ and John. That looked awesome. But please, let's continue with the question. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's all good. My fault.
The principal's back.
Man, and we are doing good. Damn it.
You want me to leave?
Doing good.
You want me to leave? I can leave. I'll watch. I can watch.
You like watching?
I enjoy watching you, of course. Absolutely. The Stewards.
All right. Yeah, I'm stuck between Dak and May, too. Yeah, I'd go lean towards May because of the Saints.
Boy, that Drake May. Double tap, baby. Double tap.
Tongues.
Okay.
I like Mason.
H&L John. If you haven't, please like and subscribe.
H&L John. I have Jamar.
I have Jamar, Rum, Garrett Wilson, Ted, A-Chain, Kyron, and Donald. 12 team. 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs, 1 flex. Who do I start?
Rome and Jamar.
You don't ever sit Jamar. You don't ever sit Jamar.
Not at all.
Then I'm playing A-Chain and Donald.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm flexing Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
And Kyron.
Wait.
Tet.
Yeah, I didn't see Tet was you. Why do you hide Tet and all that? Tet should be capitalized. I'm starting Jamar and Rome. I'm flexing Tet, and I'm starting A-Chain and Dowdle.
Yeah.
And Kyron is a sit then.
Yeah.
Hard as a sit.
All the dude does is come on.
Score touchdowns.
That's all the dude does is score touchdowns.
I got my little hand on the monitor, like going shh to you right now. Shut, please.
I want you to give.
Hey.
Kyron Williams is the Ramondre Stevenson of the West. Why does he keep getting away with this?
Hey. Scores touchdowns. He's good at pass throw.
The next question.
He catches the ball better than Blake Corum does right now.
H&L, John, I mean, you heard it from the Commissioner Rhino and the Fantasy Board Chief. You heard it from them. I endorse it. Brees, Matthew, Kendrick, Pick one. It's Brees.
Brees.
PPR or half PPR.
Yeah.
Well, if it's half PPR, it's definitely Brees. But either or.
Yeah.
Jared Go. Chargers are calling about. Yes, they are.
Shepard
Yeah.
thinks it's Kamara.
I don't think it'll be Kamara. No, that's not what I said. You're distorting my prediction. The trade would only take place if it were to be the Broncos. It's not going to be the Chargers. They're not calling for no Chargers. They're not calling for Alvin Kamara.
Okay, Broncos. My bad.
That team is cheap.
Who's that?
The Chargers.
You know the owner is a relative of mine, Spanos.
What are you doing sitting here?
Yeah, what else?
He's on the.
Can
He's
Spanos give us
before
an
we're gonna have
endorsement
to-
or a sponsor or something?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. What the?
You don't
We
know-
will
he
be
doesn't know I
the fantasy
exist.
show of the Los Angeles Chargers.
He doesn't know I exist.
I got connectivity problems going on here on my end, yet you're telling me that Dean Spanos is a distant cousin, uncle, whatever, from the islands of Mykonos. Is that accurate?
I'm not sure what part of Greece my family's from, but yeah.
But you do know that you're related to him.
Yeah. My grandma.
Ancestry.com does it again, man. I tell you what.
Ancestry.com. Oh, my sister loves that freaking thing. She loves it. They gave her updates. I don't even know why. I don't know how there are updates. She gets updates from them. Like, yeah, you're now 10%. You're now 10% Hungarian or something like the Romanian.
Hey, just want to let you know you're now related to Kim Kardashian. Now.
Uh-huh.
12 hours till you get to start your Sunday with me lining up the Jets. Go Broncos. Yeah.
Moses go 12 hours until you get to start your Sunday with me lighting up the Jets.
Lex Markey, Sharp, Kamara, Swift, Vidal, or Warren.
Moses Christ, man. That the Broncos have this game on a silver platter. I hope they don't freaking drop the ball.
I think I flex. I think I probably flex Monty.
Which
Monty,
yeah.
Monty Outdoors.
Full PPR.
It's not Charbonnet. I know Kamara is, losing some production, losing touches, losing
targets too.
Yeah, we know that, but at the same time, though, like Kamara should still be an RB3 with a ceiling, with some upside. I don't really see that for Swift. I certainly don't see that for Vidal. I don't see that for. I'm going to assume that's Jalen Warren. I'm going to assume that's Jalen Warren against the Browns. No, I do not see that either. I would put Kamara here in West Up Goat. I don't want to start Kamara as my RB1 or 2 the way he was drafted. But if it's now come to the point where he's a flex option for you, that's a good flex option with upside. That's that, Lucius, baby.
Last one. I think I know the answer to this, but I just need you guys to say it. Sit one. J.K. Dobbins, Genty, Derrick Henry, or Junkins. I'm sitting Derrick Henry. Yeah.
It doesn't ever have to be the last one, Lucius Goat.
What a weird place you are right now in fantasy. God dang.
Yeah.
Sitting Derrick Henry.
The professor.
Trade Ted McMillan or A.J. Brown.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. I like Ted. And just the whole situation with Philadelphia. At least Ted, he's wide one. He might be losing targets when Coker comes back, which I think Coker might be back this week. This is still a game time decision.
Yeah, it's a game time decision.
But I'm keeping Ted. I'm staying away from A.J. Brown.
Coker's not a game time decision anymore. Probably late.
So he is expected to start over Kyler?
Doesn't matter. Are we down? Who are we downgrading here? We're not downgrading McBride. I wouldn't downgrade Marvin Harrison. Who we
See, time
got?
crunch with game time decisions, Jennings or Walker full PPR. Thanks, guys. I'm playing a healthy Walker full PPR.
There is
Taking Walker too.
And as far as flex spot. All right. A couple more questions here.
they're preparing the 17 minutes ago, Ian Rappaport, the Cardinals are leaving the door open for Kyler Murray. Oh, my bad. I'm paraphrasing now. They're leaving the door open, but they are not expecting him to start. They're not expecting him to play.
Who's that? Murray?
Kyler.
And I'm almost 100%. I'm about 99.9%. Nail, you could definitely check this for me, so I don't have to look at my phone. Jalen Coker remains on IR.
Junkins over Lad, TK, Quentin Johnson this week.
Would you play Quinshon over Lad, DK, Quinton this week? I would play Judkins over Quinton Johnston, and
DK.
I would play him over DK. When it comes to him over Lad, that's a little trickier, and I don't think I would, but I want Judkins in my lineup. Why can't I have both? Put Judkins in your RB2 spot, or put Lad in your one of your RB spots, and then play Judkins in your flex, or vice versa. I want both of them in the lineup.
Absolutely.
Drake May or Herbert May?
What's up, Jose Goat?
Drake May.
Drake May.
Drake May looked like a mini version of Josh Allen. They all said the other night. They all said it. They all said it. It's like a mini version of Josh Allen. It's like I can't believe how much regurgitation that took place on freaking Twitter. Everyone's regurgitating the same freaking thing. Okay, we got it. We get it.
Man, I sat Robinson over T and Dobbs. Hopefully, I ain't messed up. Laugh out loud.
You don't mess up, West Up. You don't freaking mess up. Man, I sat.
You sat Bijan Robinson?
No,
Wandell.
Oh, okay.
My God, I got me 20 points.
This is the most important question right here we've had all night, man. Indica or sativa?
I like Splenda. You get Splenda in your coffee, iced tea. I like Splenda. I don't know about the other stuff.
I saw an Instagram reel today with this dude was talking to this. It was a black dude that took an edible and asking white people why they make it so strong. Cracked me the hell up, man. I would go. I personally go Maui Wowie. Yep. Or maybe the blue hair. some Chico blue hair in California. I have Gibbs and James Cook. Junkins is so Lad or Junkins.
Yeah, Coco. Just want to make sure that we're on the same page here, Goats. Yeah. Cocaine is still on his IR for cocaine. Yeah. I have Jameer and James and Quinshon is my flex. So Lad or Judkins are rough. Judkins, man. Go with the three horsemen. Go with the three horsemen.
Go with Judkins.
Go with the three horsemen.
Last question. Let's
not be surprised though. Lad should have a good game against the Dolphins.
Yeah. Flex Wilson, Henry, Myers, or K9.
Flex
I'm
Garrett.
not Henry. I'm flexing Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I think I'm flexing Garrett Wilson too.
Yeah. All right. That's it. Last question.
Is it the last question?
No more.
What a nice show. We have some people that are still watching or listening or participating, but nevertheless, we want to thank you. Y'all think Debo is playing? Debo is definitely playing. We appreciate you. A-Goat. I'm going to call you A-Goat. Avik. A-Goat. West Up Goat. You guys are the goats. We are the shepherds. We are the stewards. You are the goats. We want you guys to play fantasy, not just feel good about playing this game, because it does bring us joy. It brings us entertainment. but we want to bring you guys a different brand of it also. It's just like we look into all the data. We look at data. We look at film. We're also bringing to you the narrative as well. There's narrative analysis.
Are you dropping Golden for Shaheed or Franklin or Downs?
No, not this week. No,
No.
not this week. Not at all.
Yeah. All right.
No, Rashid Shaheed is way too boom or bust. Matthew Golden's kind of like that right now too. So is Troy Franklin, kind of sort of like that too. And Josh Downs has not even really boomed yet.
Yeah, and like I said, with that being said, you gotta hope just Matt Golden come out the bye, has a boom week, and then you try to move on from there.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they're all the same, boom or bust.
And if he has a boom week, then he'll be a high sell. So
Yep.
you might be able to sell it and then go back.
Appreciate you, B-Goat. Appreciate you. West Up, you're 4-1 with a 3-game win streak. You're very welcome, West Up. You're West Up. West Up, it's going to be like 6-1, 7-1, maybe 7-2, 8-2, 8-3, 9-3, 9-4, 10-4. Boom!
All right.
This question was interesting a while back. Garrett Wilson, you can't bench, in my opinion. I'd rather cry. HNL John's question. Can we get back to that? If you find it interesting, then that means it's interesting. The commissioner, you could bid a farewell if you need to. Is that it right there?
Yeah.
We answer this one?
Yeah. We said Flex Wilson.
Yeah. Jamar, wrong.
You're saying Kyron.
No, I said Flex Ted.
Yeah.
A-Chain, Dowdle, Kyron sitting, Garrett Wilson is sitting. For me.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time sitting Garrett Wilson. I know I like Ted. I'd have a hard time sitting Kyron, for the love of God. You have a good team, man. I get, right? You have Rico Dowdle, who just came off of a career game. It's hard to sit him. At some point, it's got to be like talent. Talent is going to trump at some point. The talent of Kyron trumps Rico's. The talent of Garrett Wilson is going to trump Ted McMillan's.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
The talent of Kyron Williams trumps Rico Dowdle?
Yeah, or no, maybe not trump even. Come on, Kyron Williams. How about experience? System.
He's just a Kyron hater. Him and Blaine Greisick.
I guess.
I think I'm more.
This is what I'm going to say about John. John has great options here. I don't really think there's really a wrong answer here. We're more than likely you're going to make one wrong option and still win because they're all going to be scoring points this week. All of them are.
It's a good point.
I am. Yo, good luck. Good luck tomorrow, everybody. But the commissioner is out.
The commissioner is out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats. Thank you very much, Commissioner. We will see you guys. The commissioner will see you guys tomorrow. Your shepherd is here for you still. If you got the questions. I see you, Don Goat. War Chief, if you need to assemble the troops.
I'm still here for a little bit. Let's keep on pushing.
All right, let's push. Is Chase playing? Jamar Chase is playing West Up. He's fucking playing. Jamar Chase is playing.
Yeah,
Now, who's throwing him the ball? That's a different story altogether. What do you think about Washington's wide receivers since Teddy is out? Is Luke McCaffrey a good option? A good option? He's been a decent option.
Yeah, I would say yes. I would say he's a decent option this week. But I will go back to, one of Shepard's favorite question. Is that all the options you have? Is Luke McCaffrey the only option you have?
since Teddy. Which Teddy? Oh, Terry.
Oh,
Since
Terry, yeah.
Like Teddy Ruxpin. What's up, Don Goat Baby? What are you doing? Was thinking about starting Be Young for FanDuel. You're probably getting a nice price there, right? You're getting a good price with Bryce Young, I would think.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, but what's the ceiling for him? The ceiling's been lousy with Bryce Young. We haven't seen like a 2 touchdown, 1 on the ground, or throw for 3. We haven't seen that yet, War Chief. That's why I'm having a problem with Tech right now.
I understand it, but back to one thing you always say: he's due. He has to score. He's due.
He is due. And
what a better week than this week. Like, he's due, and it's a great week.
And we were definitely more bullish on him come like the offseason and then the preseason, and we expected really good things from him with Dave Canales, and it's kind of been like stale still. But yeah, he is kind of due with their running backs and Coker. Well, Don, there's no Coker tomorrow still. And there's Rico Dowdle. And I couldn't even tell you who the RB2 is. Is Blackshear still on that team? I couldn't even tell you who.
I could not tell you who. Oh, it's Travis's brother, Trevor. Trevor's in. That's right. That's what it is.
That's right. It's the Rico Dowdle show. It's a Tommy Tremble ensemble. West up, baby, West up. The team's Knicks. The team's Kyron. It's Devon, H.N. and it's Chase, and it's Room, and it's Rico. Rico benches, Judkins, Sutton, BTJ, any changes? The benches, Sutton, the benches, Judkins, BTJ, team is Knicks, Kyron, H, and Chase. So who's the other wide receiver here with Rome? Oh, Chase and Rome.
Yeah. I don't think there's any changes there.
I don't think you could make any changes. I don't think you need to make any changes.
No.
Roma Dunze against the Commanders, coming out of the bye. Again, we're going to hear us say coming out of the bye for the rookies and for teams in general. It's not foolproof. It's not 100% teams turn it around or all of a sudden turn innovative, right? Like, it's always a good thing when they're off, right? You have some time off. So that's going to be bad for the Bears down the stretch at the other end of this, because now they've got they don't have any more buys. They don't get to rest in week 10. I think they have a pretty good window moving forward, but then it gets brutal again. I am in a tough spot, Josh. No, you're not. You are not in a tough spot. You found the Fantasy Goats. I'm in a tough spot with injuries and buys. Should I start Jawan Jennings if he plays with Calvin Ridley? War Chief?
Calvin Ridley.
It's going to be Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, yeah. Coming off a great game. Let's not be afraid of him against the Raiders.
It's going to be Calvin Ridley. There was a lot to be said also for Cam Ward, right? Like, before the Titans disposed of the Cardinals in one quarter, he was very vocal about how this team needs to be better. Like, it's not just him, like a rookie, a 22-year-old is like telling like Tony Pollard and like some other dude and Calvin Ridley, like, yo,
get your shit together.
Yeah, what the fuck? Exactly. Joe Coker is not playing. Our other steward here, Neo, I don't know, Neo says Ridley. He's a steward. I got to get him a little wrench. How do we get him the wrench? The
Yeah, you add him to the. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, you just add him to the thing and give him a wrench.
All right, a little wrench. Power drill. It's a power drill. Should be a power drill. League 2. Bo Callahan, Quinshawn, Genti, Puka, and Buka. I see what you did there. I like it. Puka Buka. Rome benches AJ. Bill T. Allen, Keenan Allen, any changes? League 2 is Knicks, Judkins. Benches, Chase Brown. Bill T. Nah. I don't think so. 3 wide receivers, right? Puka, Nakua, Emeka, Buka. Well, there's no, you're not putting Keenan Allen in over any of them. Chase. No, I'm going to start Ashton Gently. I'm going to start Quinshon Judkins. You're good to go, West up, baby. You're good to go. Are the Dolphins a look? The Dolphins are looking DFS? Like their defense for DFS? Don, I wouldn't play any Dolphins unless it's Devon Achane. Jalen Waddle. I played Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, I believe, had a $6,700 tag on him. Last time we were on DFS, last time we were on FanDuel, I would consider Jalen Waddle. But that's about it. I don't like Waller. I think that's going to come crashing down tomorrow. Jim Harbaugh, I don't think he likes Darren Waller. What do we got here? JR, go to Michael Carter over Dow.
Michael Carter.
It's the first one.
Yeah.
It's the first one. I have Tet. I have Diggs. I have AJ. You don't have AJ anymore tomorrow. I have TK. I got Ladd. I got Ricky. Slick Rick. Missing another game. Quinton, Hunter. What is a good trade for a top wide receiver?
Ooh, I mean,
I like
how top are we going here?
Let's go. Let's fucking shoot for the fences.
Okay, we're going for like Puka. I'm saying probably nobody, honestly. But if it's one of those guys of that caliber, I'm going. You got to go like Tet, AJ, and Ricky, like to get a premier guy.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
But you gotta look at it from the guy who's giving him up. If I'm giving up Puka. If I'm giving up Puka, if I'm giving up CD, I want so much in return that I forgot that he was gone.
All right, well, that's Puka. But you just brought up another name that I think is very interesting. CD, you might be able to get for a little less. Or Jamar.
True.
Matt Goat, do you consider Jamar Chase as top tier elite? Yeah, I do, but I bet you could get Jamar Chase for less, or Justin Jefferson. So, yes, while Puka may cost the 3 players, I may want to see if I could get Jamar Chase for try Ladd, try Quentin Johnston, any of these two. Any of these two should be able to get you one of these players that we just named. Tet Diggs might be able to get you Nico. Tet Ladd might be able to get you Justin Jefferson. I'd be trying these combinations, my friend. That's why I would be trying.
See if you can take a risk on even Rashee for less. Maybe somebody will give it Rashee for let's say AJ straight up. Like you never know.
Yeah. That's what I'd be trying to do, Mac, and let us know how it goes. Let us know if it went down, what went down. I'm curious about this one. I'm curious about all the trades that we recommend to the GOATs and scenarios and situations. We want to see how it worked out. If it does, in fact, if a trade does go down, it's important that we know about it as well, because then we want to track to see how the advice was. That's my objective. Carter, Rico, Jacoby, Taylor, Flex 2, half PPR Taylor, Mason Taylor, B-Goat. I guess it's Mason. It's probably Mason Taylor.
I'm assuming Mason, yeah.
Take the
Rico and
half PPR. I don't want Taylor in half PPR.
No. Give me Carter and Rico.
Oh, yeah, give me Carter and Rico. If it's half PPR for sure. Two good flex options. Flex 2.
2 really good flex options.
2 good flex options. Who wants to hear the special message? Special message. We are going to pause the show to deliver a special message brought to you by the Commissioner Rhino.
Hey goats, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
Just a little message brought to you by the Commissioner Rhino. That's all. Yeah, California did. He sounded like he was hanging out with B Goat. He was hanging out with B Growing when he made that little video. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Final stretch. Final call. Puerto Rico. We just did that one.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Woohoo! Look at this guy. Donovan. Knicks or Jones? Bo Knicks.
Yeah, Bo Nix. Bo Nix
against the Jets. Bo Nix. We expect a down game from Daniel Jones at the very least, or just a regular average 18.
Yeah, just a mediocre game.
Just an average 18, 19-point game. If he does anything more than that, then I'm sold. West up, baby. Lead threes. Caleb and CMC and Rashad and Adams and Debo. Rico. The benches, Danny Dimes and Hall. Rest of the team is on a bye. Any changes?
No. You want to play that Breeze card, don't you? You want to just let
you know I do.
I can't.
But who am I playing him over?
That's what I'm saying. You just don't know you can play him over.
Play him over Rico.
Rico's matchup is just too nice. It's just too good.
What about Kenny Clark? What about Kenny Clark? Kenny Clark's there. What about Rashad White? Would you play him over Rashad White, or are you going to take Rashad White over Breece Hall?
No,
same drips.
Because the Bucks have
the Niners.
I don't know. I'm taking White.
I'm gonna go. I'm starting Breece Hall.
Kyron caught 6 passes last week, and I only can think that White could do that plus more, and not fumble too.
I get it. It's his third league. I know we want to win in each team, each league. I'd have a hard time seeing Breece Hall. I would probably put him in over Rico because I want Rashad White in there also. What's up, baby? How are you, the addict? I love that collab I saw earlier today. That collab was freaking fire. And the creator was fire. Yes. No. Never know. It's always yes. Quincy Goat, baby. Quincy. Wide receiver. 2 flex. Sutton. Garrett. Bill. Trevion. Chase Brown.
Well, Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
And then we're flexing. I'm flexing Bill and Chase Brown.
Bill has a good matchup. Bill saw his usage go up. He was productive with that usage. There's a good reason. We have good body of evidence to say that Bill can hand in another performance like that. I'd be all right with Bill here. It's definitely Garrett. Chase Brown over Sutton. I like it. Quincy Goat. Let's go, baby. We're fucking hitting home runs in Yankee Stadium. That's what Quincy Goat does. Is it time to give up on Myers? Not time to give up on him.
No. I would say no.
If you could always include him in a trade package. You could always do that if you wanted to trade Jacoby Myers and you wanted to trade like another running back of yours to upgrade at running back or to upgrade at wide receiver, and you want to do the 2-for-1 here, I wouldn't mind. To try to offload Jacoby Myers. I don't think it's going to – I don't know if it's going to get that much better. Don't know if it's going to get much better. Can you? Or it might turn around, too. Let's be a little optimistic. Pete Carroll, I mean, maybe they make the quarterback change. JX, do you think they make a quarterback change?
Nah. I don't think they'll make a quarterback change.
Why? Because it's Kenny Pickett?
It's Kenny Pickett. I just don't see. I understand why, because they played so bad against the Colts. But man, the volume is there, the passing volume is there, and Gino has put up some good games, like some good fantasy games. I'll just say not good games, but some good fantasy games. Like I couldn't just let it all go. I couldn't. He still has some value to fantasy, I should say.
Excellent point. Excellent point, my guy.
Also, Jacoby could be on the move, too. He could potentially be on the move.
That's true. No Discord yet, Don. No Discord yet. Might be in the works, though. Something that we should definitely be looking into. But if you ever need to get a hold of me or War Chief or the Commissioner, the email address is right there, or you could hit us up on Twitter if that's your thing. At any time. Tingly Goat. I see you down there. I see you guys. Final stretch. If you're new to this channel, one more time, if you're new, please give us a like and subscribe. We're marching, Goats. We're marching. Henry, the Hunter, or Waller. The Hunter or Darren Waller. The Hunter.
Hunter Henry, yeah. Hunter Henry.
Tingly
That's
Goat.
Drake May's best friend.
That is Hunter Henry, right? It's got to be. Tingly Goat, start. Ridley or pick. No.
Ridley.
You got to get Tingly Goat. Get Golden onto the team anyway. Yes, you probably
don't drop Ridley.
Do you have the IR spot to dump Godwin? That's what you want to do. That's what I did. The team that I have Godwin, the minute he had an out designation, boom, right into IR again. And I picked up Jaden Blue. Free ad. It was like a free ad. Could you imagine if this guy goes off at the expense of all the Javonte love that's been happening? I'm surprised we haven't had one question about that today. Not one question about Javonte or Jadon Blue for that matter. But Javonte, look at how cemented he is.
Yeah, he's running back one.
We're talking about 2 shows now, back to back, like we normally do. Friday night is lineup, tonight is start. For a total of about 3.5 hours. Now, one Javonte Williams question. The man is resurrected. He's resurrected. Look, I want Golden. I don't want to drop Ridley. Get Golden. If you have to, it's not looking very good for Chris Godwin. If you have the IR, put him there. Franco. Welcome to the channel, Franco. If you're new to the channel. Travis, ETN, BTJ, Lad, Chase, Pitman, choose 4. War Chief, choose 4. 2 flex, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex. ETN is 1.
Lad is 2.
Lad is 2. Chase Brown is 3. And Brian Thomas Jr. It looked all right. Look, just like it did for Travis, it looked okay for Brian Thomas as well.
It looked okay. No, it did. It looked a lot better.
It looked a lot better. That's correct.
A lot better.
We have to acknowledge that.
It looked a lot better.
Against a kind of, sort of tough Chiefs defense. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm going to put an asterisk with kind of, sort of Bates or Aubrey. Are they both outdoors? Here's the rule of thumb for kicker. Always indoor. on the team with that's more offensive. The team that's more offensive, but also kind of sort of conservative. Like they'll actually kick a field goal rather than go for two.
Mm-hmm. You probably Aubrey's going to have the better attempts at the field goals, but the Lions are going to score more points for sure.
And the Lions, and correct me if I'm wrong, West up. I mean, like how many field goals has that dude kicked? Due to the fact that his lunatic head coach always goes for two, or always goes for it on fourth down.
Yeah, Aubrey has the upside. I'll go to Aubrey.
And next season, West up. No leagues with kickers. No leagues with motherfucking kickers. No, I'm joking, West up. I got a league or two with a kicker. I'm not in charge of the league. I'm not the commissioner. I'm not the organizer of that league. But you guys are all going to be invited to the Fantasy Goats Invitational, being its third season next year. Juan Dalius and DJ Moore is on the waiver. Would you stop, drop, and roll Chase Brown, Cole Henderson for them? Quincy Goat. No.
I would.
Really?
For
Isn't
Wandale?
that just
DJ?
like it's a little bit of recency bias, isn't it? Like, come on.
For Travion Henderson? Let's make the decision tomorrow. I can't drop Chase Brown for either one of them, but Travion Henderson maybe. But we gotta watch the game tomorrow, then we can make that answer.
Yeah, but depending on how Quincy's waivers work, like Wandale may be off waivers tomorrow.
Absolutely, but I mean,
if
Travion, then I guess no. Then maybe you don't do it for either of them.
I mean, it's not as though Wandale was getting like a ton of target volume. You know what I mean? It's like he did break off that big play, and that's what got him. What did Wandale do? 6 catches?
It was 6 catches, 80-something yards, and the touchdown.
You saw what the Giants wanted to do when they have a lead. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. They want to let Hammerhead just run into everybody.
and the quarterback.
Yeah, him too.
I like Wandale also, Quincy. If you've got to make the drop tonight, I don't want to make the drop tonight. I want to see more usage from Travion Henderson before we do anything, and Chase Brown for that matter. Matt Goat. I have Stephon Diggs in my lineup. Is it smart to play him? Smart to play Henry too. I have Waller. Well, the way the Patriots offense looked, Mac. I mean, if Stephon Diggs is in your lineup, you're trying to diversify between, players from the same team. I get that also. I'm not high on Waller. I'm not high on Waller. Just because you have Stephon Diggs, so you have Hunter Henry too. There's no rule that says they both can't do well. There's no rule against the Saints. Oh, Smitty Goat. And I'll be totally honest with you. I grew up not having an NFL team until I turned about 18, 19 years old. I got into fantasy football. 20 years old. We got into fantasy. And then I loved all the teams. Now, fast forward 23 years later, and now 20 last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Do I want to see the New York teams do well? Of course I do. But they don't do well. The New York teams don't do well. So am I a Jet fan? Yes, I'm a Jet fan. Am I a Giant fan? Yeah. I'm fantasy always first. I like good football. I like good players. I like good organizations. That's that. Tingley Goat. We're going to close out with Tingley. Bring us home, War Chief.
There's a 5 bench, 1 IR. I'm going to drop for gold. Benches CD, Rice, Pearsall, Godwin. Swift Evans. Sorry. They were. Okay, so your bench is CD, Rice, Pearsall, Godwin, Swift, and Evans. I mean, who's in your eye? Oh, Evans is already on IR. Okay. I don't think you're dropping anybody for Golden. I don't think you're dropping anybody for Golden. What you got?
For Golden. He needs to make the drop for Matthew Golden. The bench is CD. He's technically just sitting there for now. Rushy Rice is technically sitting there for now. It's Slick Rick, who's not very slick these days. Chris Godwin, DeAndre Swift, and Evans is in the IR. Your drop right now. Starting careless. In all honesty, it's Chris Godwin. It's Chris Godwin.
That's the only option, too.
It's Chris Godwin. If you want Matthew Golden, it's going to be Chris Godwin. And I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it because it may not be as fibular. Okay, yeah, it's the fibular. Dude's got a torn ACL 3 years ago. He's been flooded with injuries these last few years. It's not looking good for Chris Godwin. Oh, there's that wrench. Rhino, we need a wrench for Neo. So no Pittman and ETN and BTJ. 2 Jags before Pitt. Yeah, again. It happens, right? Sometimes you have, players on your fantasy team that happen to come from the same real life team, real football team. The only time that really screws you up is when they're off, when they're on bye. Then you have a little bit of okay, fine. Now you have 2 players on bye from the same team. But if they're good players, I mean, we see plenty of fantasy football. I mean, watching, we see plenty of scores throughout the main slate or Sunday Night Football where the 33-31. I mean, where did these points come from, right? Yeah, it's all right. Sometimes Jerry. Sometimes it's all right to have a tight end and a running back. Sometimes it depends. Yeah, it works. Ribbons, Jerry. The ribbons are for losers. Pick 2 for the Jerry Goat. Barnerman Bailey, Mark Andrews, Jerry Judy, and Flournoy on the Cowboys.
Oh gosh, yuck! This is rough.
Yeah, but Jerry's sharp though. Jerry's like a shark.
This is rough.
Just like the rest of the goats. Jerry's fucking. He's in a filthy league.
Out of these options, I am throwing the dart on Jerry Judy, and I am also throwing the dart on. I want to say Barner. Yeah, I want to say Barner.
I would lean into Andrews here. I know that's like kind of scary. I know that's kind of shitty and lousy based on what we saw last week, but I would kind of lean into the veteran over the new flavor of the week in Seattle, although he's got 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks. So, I mean, I get it. And
he has the targets, too. He does have the targets.
Mm-hmm. And, okay. And then Jerry for Jerry. Jerry Judy for Jerry. Jerry Judy's got to come alive at some point, right? At some point.
I'd hope he come alive at some point.
He should come alive at some point. Or otherwise, I don't know why. I don't even know why he's playing. I mean, I get it. I get you're on the Browns. He didn't want to be on the Broncos. He hated Denver. Now look at Denver. Now he's on the Browns. I mean, like, what are you doing with your life? Smitty goat. Godwin has an allergy. That's right, he does. It's a shame too. It sucks. Because he, from all accounts, he's a good dude. He's a good guy. He took less money to stay in Tampa, or like maybe he knew that that's all he was going to get in the open market. He wanted to stay in Tampa. Tampa wanted him to stay there. He took that contract and he played 1.5 games this year, and it's not looking good. My receivers are in Buka, Rashi, Mike, Garrett Sutton. Do I need DJ Moore and Rondale? No. Or one out of the two, if anything. The question you got to ask yourself, really, you want to take a look down the road. See when some of these dudes bye. When's the Tampa bye? The Jets may be on bye next week if they're playing in London. I haven't even looked that far yet. When do you need your bench guys? That should help you, Quincy Goat. Thank you, guys. You legends. Franco, appreciate you, Franco. Appreciate you very much. Last question then. Chase Brown or Pittman? Why do you think Chase Brown, War Chief?
So they are playing the. Help me out here. The
Cincinnati is playing Green Bay.
Yeah, because Green Bay is top 10 in allowing catches to the running back, and we're all assuming Joe Flacco is starting. And Joe Flacco is going to be dumping that thing down like he always does if there's no one open.
He's got to get rid of the ball.
He has to.
Literally, as like when he takes the snap, it has to be out of his hands or he's going to get hurt.
Absolutely.
What better way to do that than to get it to Chase Brown handing it off or to be throwing it on third down to him? Or dare I say, like, will he have enough time to get it to Chase Brown, to Jamar?
Mm-hmm.
But we factor Chase Brown to have at least a much better game than what he's had the game, and that goes for all three. That goes for T, Chase Brown, and Jamar. We're expecting them to have a better game, or else why did they go to Joe Flacco? All right, Goats. Appreciate you all, Goats. We're going to take off for tonight. We will be back with reaction to all of the action tomorrow. 7:20-ish. Oh, I see you. All right, let me take one more. I'll take one more because that's how I am for the Goats. Appreciate you, Tingly Goat. Appreciate you. But y'all still like Ridley. Yeah, we would. Yeah, for this week and based off of how he performed last week, yeah. I could see it going the complete opposite, though, because that's the way it's been with him. Nevertheless, it's promising.
And Ting, like you said, yeah, Golden needs to be rostered, yes. But in your case, you have a great bench. You have great options. You don't. A lot of folks are trying to pull for straws, like they're hoping something happens. Like you have some dominant guys that are just injured that need to get healthy.
Yeah. Sotober Goat. Appreciate you coming in here tonight. If you're new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe. T. Haskins, born. I can also drop someone for Ridley. Calvin Ridley's big name tonight. You go drop Haskins.
Drop Haskins. Or born.
I understand why you went to go get Haskins. I do. It's like, you know what? When something like this happens and RB goes down, you want his cuff. But as you know, Soto, in this case, Hassan Haskins is not anyone that's going to be climbing up any running back rankings come Monday. I don't think Kamani Vidal is going to be either. The Chargers are openly looking for more help.
Chargers are going to throw the ball 40 times tomorrow. They're not putting the ball in Kamani Vidal's hands.
But
Haskins.
But so I will play a little bit of devil's advocate for you. in this situation, because the RB commodity is so scarce like that. So fine, I get it. Then hold on to Hassan Haskins. If you're hell-bent on having Calvin Ridley, you would be dropping Kendrick Bourne, not T. Higgins.
Absolutely.
It's one of those two. It's one of those two, my friend. Person I'm playing this week had Hampton. All right, nice keep away. Fantastic keep away. May want to orchestrate a trade. If maybe he's that desperate to fill in the Marion Hampton hole. Fill his void. Give him Haskins. If Haskins gets you to 12, 13 points tomorrow,
Awesome.
it won't be like that consistently. He's a good dude. He's a good player. He's reliable for them. He's a good football player. If he was so good, if Kamani Vidal was so good, they signed Najee Harris in free agency and they drafted a Marion Hampton. That's how good those two backs
They
are.
replaced them twice.
And on that note, Goats, we will see you tomorrow, 7:20, 7:25-ish. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful evening. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck.
Go Cubs.
Go Colts. Smokes those Cubs. Wow.